There she is. Good morning. Okay, weight day. Woohoo, Sue's favorite. It's funny how always the workouts that we don't like are the ones that are best for us, but whatever. Okay, so I've got one heavy weight and then one set of lighter, and then I have one band, a long band. That's what you need, no other tricks. Take your feet to the edges of the mat. Take a nice big deep breath, reach the arms nice and long, and then take it all the way down. Keep your legs nice and far apart. Just let the upper body hang here for a breath or two. Then we're going to inhale and extend to a flat back. Then we're coming right back up with a long spine and reach the arms back up again. And then let's do that again. Swan dive it down, spine stays long till the very end. Then we're going to inhale and extend. And then reverse it, come all the way back up. Reach the arms, lift the shoulders, try to really get taller from the top of your head. So you're trying to lift out of your hips. And then take it all the way down again. And now inhale and extend. And then fold it back down. Walk your feet in so they're now hip width apart. Inhale, extend to a flat back. While you're in extension, send the hips back. And now bend the legs. From this squat position, you're going to power it all the way back up. And then swan dive it down again. Inhale, extend. Send your hips back. So you're really weighting into the heels here. And now squat it down and come back up. And we're going to do that one more time. Take it down. Extend the spine. Bend those legs. Come all the way back up. And then relax the arms. Nice job. Okay, keeping the feet hip width, you're going to circle this right arm. Up, back, and around. Now go the other way. Send it back first. Keep the arm nice and long. And then do the same with the other one. Now change your direction. Nice. Okay, relax the arms. You're in the center of the mat. Take your feet to sumo squat position. So you got your toes pointed out. You're going to come down into a nice low squat and then come back up. Take it as low as you're comfortable. Maybe you need to warm up the inner thighs a little bit to get there. We're just going up and down. It's going to generate some good body heat here. Couple more. Nice. Now come up, bring the feet hip width apart, make a fist, send the elbows back so you have a nice proud chest. You're not only sending them back, but you're trying to squeeze them together and then fold down. Spine stays long and come up. Elbows stay nice and high. Pair this with your breathing. Try to get a little deeper on these last three. Nice. Okay. Relax the arms. Lift the shoulders up, back, and down. Great job. Okay, left foot steps forward, right foot goes back. I want both your legs straight. Try to get as much distance from front to back as you can, but I want you to still feel stable. So hands to heart, spine long, fold down, and then back up. You're going to feel this in the top part of that left hamstring. Going to do a couple more and then we'll switch feet. Okay, send that foot back and then just switch it up. Remember, both heels down, both legs long. Getting a nice stretch in that right hamstring. When you come up, I want you pushing through the heel of the front foot. That helps you activate more of the glute. Whoops. Last one. And send that foot back. Nice job. Okay, take the feet to the edges of the mat, hands on your hips, rock them side to side. Doesn't need to be quick. This is kind of a gentle inner thigh stretch. Now start to fold and circle them back, and then do the same going the other way. Nice. Now when you come up, I want you to send the hips to the right and then sweep the arm up and over. Nice and long arm, and then opposite way. Do this two more, that's all. Really reach. Nice. Last one on each side. Great job. Okay, bring the feet in. You're going to pull them together. This is a little balance challenge. So you're going to turn your head all the way to the right with your feet together and a nice proud chest. Tuck that chin in. And now bring the head back. Go the other way. Turning the head as far as you can. Try to keep equal weight in both your feet. Couple more. Okay, relax everything. You're going to pick up 2 of the heaviest weights that you have. We're going to come back to a split lunge. So get 1 foot forward, 1 back. Pretty good distance between the feet, right? So you can see I'm inching my front foot a little more forward. So I want a big amount of space from front to back. Okay, so now I'm going to elevate the heel in the back. So I'm on my tippy toes, and I'm going to keep my spine long, and I'm going to hip hinge through this left side. Come down as far as you can without rounding the back, and then pushing up through the heel, and then you're going to lower that heel in the back. So we're going to do 4 more, 5 on each side. Up with the heel, start your hip hinge. When you come back, push through that front heel, slowly lower the back one. Up, down, and lower the foot. 2 more. And your last one. Now, send that foot back, and you're going to switch up sides. Remember, as far apart as you can get the feet, keeping both heels down. Up with the heel in the back, hip hinging on the right. Back down. Let's do 4 more. Try to keep that front leg as straight as you can. Last 2. Okay, put those weights down. You're going to grab one of them. I'm going to grab a kettlebell just because it's easier for my elbow. But you can grab one of the heaviest weights you have. We're going to turn and face the left side. Get our feet pretty far apart. Toes are going to point forward. Spine stays nice and long. Lunge down to the right. Back up. And now switch it. Lunging to the left. And back up. Try to work as much range of motion as you can on each rep. You know you're really getting down low when you feel the inner thigh of the opposite leg. We're going to keep this going. You got 10 more reps. Woohoo, it's officially a party. Five to go. Last one. Good job. Okay. Put the weight down. I'm going to grab a quick sip of water. You're going to find your long band. So this is kind of a cross between some shoulder rehab, a stretch, and just overall good for you. So hold your band any way you want. Just grip it so that you're not going to clock your wrist or hurt your elbows. So you got the band out in front. You're just going to pull the arms back. Band is on the chest. And then release with control. Do it again. You really want to be squeezing the shoulder blades behind you. And just don't let it go. You want to release it with control, working the negative part of the move. Big squeeze before you let it go. Keep the arms nice and long and the chest proud. Tuck in that chin so the neck is also long. All those little muscles that help support the shoulder and your thoracic spine are working. How cool is that? Okay, relax. Whew. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it 45-degree angle. So the left hand's going to stay down, and you're going to lift this right arm up at a 45-degree, and then bring it down slowly. Do it again. Lift and lower with control. Just keep that arm nice and long. And that shoulder in its place, right? Back and down. You have 3 more, and then we switch arms. Okay, so now you're gonna keep this right on by your side. Left one comes up at that same angle and then down. You want the resistance to be there, so choke up on the band if it feels easy. Don't let that shoulder get up by the ear, right? You got to keep it down and lift the arm long. We got some deadlifts coming up. Woohoo! 3 more. Okay, put it down. So we're gonna do a single leg deadlift. And if that's not floating your boat today, you can hold 2 weights and do a double leg deadlift. I'm gonna hold 1 heavy weight. So, kickstanding the left foot, we're gonna start working on that right leg. You're gonna come down, keep that right leg long and back up. You're gonna do 5 like this, and then we're gonna progress it to a single leg, where the left leg sweeps back behind you. This is just a little bit of a warm up. Get that hammy ready to work and glute. Okay, so here we go. Now you come down, leg sweeps back. You're gonna have the weight just to the outside of that right foot and then come back up. We're gonna do 10, nice and slow, working your full range. What really helps you balance here is getting this left leg long. No floating, no bend at the knee. When the weight comes down, keep it close to the foot, not way out in front. It's got to be very close to your body weight in order for it to be effective for this particular exercise. Remember, if you get tired, you can just switch to a double leg. It's much easier. Or you could switch to a kickstand. You got choices. Okay, so I think that was 10. We're going to switch. So we start out and do the first 5, kickstanding, getting this left leg warmed up and ready. And now we take all the weight out of that right leg. Give me 10 single legs. Last 3. Nice job. Okay, put that weight down. Grab a quick sip of water. Cheers. Happy Friday. Okay, meet me down on the floor. We're going to do some lat pulls. So you have a choice, 1 heavy weight holding the ends of it, or 2 that are connected. Whatever works better for you. Take it down, keep the legs bent. Keep that lower back on the floor and lower the shoulder blades down into the floor. So everything is nice and connected. Send the arms back. Just keep a micro bend in your elbows so you don't lock out through that joint. You're going back and forth, 3 counts in each direction. And we're going to do 15 reps. Tuck that chin, get that double chin going on so your neck is nice and connected and long. We're going to do some ceiling punches coming up. Couple more. Okay, so now you're going to take that weight, the heavy one, into the right hand. The left arm can just relax down towards the floor. You're going to lift the shoulder up so the weight goes up towards the ceiling, and then lower it down with lots of control until that shoulder blade is really pressing into the floor. When you do these ceiling punches, it's the coming down part that you want to really focus on controlling it. Keep your wrist neutral, your head down. Punch it up and then lower slowly. You're going to do 12 reps and then we switch arms. Okay, however you want to transfer the weight to the other side. Let that right arm relax down by your side. It's all about the left. Up, down with control. Keep that left wrist nice and neutral as you hold that heavy weight. Should be about halfway. So you're really coming down slowly. Okay, that's 12 for me. So now you're going to take that heavy weight and just rest it on your hips. Step your feet in nice and close to your rear end and then tilt the pelvis up and then press up just through the heels into a bridge. And then you're going to come down nice and slowly. Keep the back of the arms off the floor. You're going to do this 8 more times. Work your full range here, right? Press those hips up as high as you can through the heels. I've even lifted like the pads of my feet off the floor to make sure I'm not tempted to press to the front of the foot. Keep those glutes nice and engaged. And relax. Okay, so you're gonna sit yourself up, put that weight off to the side. Grab a quick sip of water. We're gonna come back lying down. You're gonna bend the legs so the knees are over the hips, your feet are flexed, and send the arms straight up to the ceiling. Press your shoulder blades into the floor. So much to remember to do, my goodness. Now, belly pushes down, low back stays on the floor. Send the right arm back and the left leg out. Pull it back into where you started. You're going to stay on that same side. So it's always going to be the right arm and left leg moving. And you're going to do 10 reps. The last 3. Try to slow it down as much as you can. Now pull the knees in. Keep them together. Make little circles to massage that lower back. Nice little reprieve. Change your direction of your circle. Now we get to do the other side. So back with that 90-degree bend in the legs, send the arms up. It's going to be the left arm going back and the right leg going out. 10 reps. Try to do 3 counts in each direction. And bring it in. This time, hands on each knee. Make your big, huge circles. Let's go the other way. Okay, put the feet on the floor, send them all the way down, point the toes, and the arms are going back for that nice full body stretch, drawing the belly down. Take a few breaths. And now you're going to bring your arms forward, your knees tucked in, you're going to crunch up. So you're reaching your fingertips to try to touch the front of the room. You're pulling your knees in and you're lifting them and pulling the head towards the knees. Then you're going to send the head down and the legs out all the way till they're on the floor, back to that full body stretch. So let's try this again. Arms and knees, everything tucks in. Forehead to try to touch the knees and extend back out. Try it again. Knees pull in, arms, fingertips are reaching to touch the front of the room. And slowly sending the legs back out. You have 2 more to do. Lift those shoulder blades up, tuck in, and slowly extend out. Last one. And back to that nice full body stretch. Just chilling the legs, reaching the arms back nice and long. And now let the arms pull forward, lift your head, tuck that chin. You're going to come up Pilates style and dive between the legs. Keeping the spine in flexion, use your arms extending if you need help. Take it all the way back down, nice and slowly. Once the head's on the floor, start going back up. Lift the head, tuck the chin, roll it up, dive between the legs. You can turn this into just a straight crunch if you're looking for a way to make it a little less challenging. Back up. And we're going to do 2 more. And last one here, coming down nice and slowly. And back to that full body reach. Nice. Now bring your arms forward by your side. Bend the legs so you're walking your feet in. They don't have to be all the way in. I want you to feel like you're in a stable position. Get nice and flat on your shoulder blades. I want you to we're going to work our neck just for a few reps here, maybe 5. So tuck you're going to make that double chin. You're going to lift your head just a hair off the floor, like barely lifting it. You're going to count to 5 slowly as you hold that lift. So let's do the first one. Tuck, lift, count. Put it down. You have 4 more. Tuck, lift, and don't forget to breathe. And then relax. 3 to go. Tuck and lift. Relax. Tuck, lift, breathe. Relax. 1 more. Tuck it, lift it, breathe. And then relax. Roll the head all the way to the right. Hold it there. Just breathe. And then slowly roll it all the way to the left. Bring it back center. You're gonna bring your knees up and into the chest to make a nice little circle to massage the lower back. Go the opposite way. Rock and roll yourself up to a seated position. You're gonna grab your weights for chest presses and then for flies. Those are the last two exercises we have to do. So whenever you're ready, 2 weights, 1 in each hand, lying down, legs bent, palms face forward. Your wrists need to remain neutral. That's the healthy way to do this exercise. Open out nice and wide. Let those back of the arms get to the floor. Press them back up and then bring the weights together at the top. Then open them back out and then lower down slowly. 12 reps. Slower you go, the better. Especially on the way down. Should be anywhere from 3 to 4 to 5 counts going down. You're gonna feel that chest start to tremble, hopefully. Your weights are heavy enough. And remember, always a good idea to start heavy and then have another pair to switch to if you need to. Try to keep the move nice and smooth. Make sure you're pressing those shoulder blades down into the floor. And when you're done your 12, rock and roll yourself up. Now we're going to do a quick set of flies. So you can switch to a lighter weight if you need to, stay with what you had, grab a band, whatever works for you. Taking it back down, wrists nice and neutral. Open out nice and wide. Pressing the shoulder blades into the floor. And then coming back in slowly. The coming in that you want really slow and in control. You want to make this harder, you pick your feet up off the floor, press that belly down and keep the lower back on the mat. So you're really engaging a lot of the core. Last few. Okay, release, put the weights down, put the band down, whatever you were using. You're gonna lie down, get the arms in a field goal post position. So I want the back of the hands resting on the floor with your elbows in line with the shoulders. So sometimes you kind of have to take a look and see that you've landed them correctly. You're just gonna roll the knees from side to side, massaging your glutes while you press your shoulder blades down into the floor. Okay, so now you're going to keep rolling the knees so you get that nice massage over the glutes. And while you do that, you're going to lift the back of the hands off the floor, moving them forward without letting the shoulders change position. They have to stay glued down to the floor. So whatever range of motion you can figure out is where you're at, without compromising the form. Okay, now quiet the knees. Slide the hands along the floor, keeping the arms on the floor, and see if you can connect your thumb and middle finger, or maybe just your however far you can take them. But the important thing here is to keep the arms gliding along the floor. Do 4 more. When you get down the 4th, hold them back and just take a few breaths before we move on. Okay, so keeping the arms touching the floor, hold the hands as close together as you can get them. Just take a couple of breaths. Okay, you're going to bring the arms in, let them just relax down along the floor. Send the legs all the way down. Point your toes. Lift your head, tuck your chin, and then roll yourself up slowly. Your heels are going to be in the front corners of the mat. And then slowly come and dive between the legs. Take a couple of nice, big, deep breaths here. Now, while you're here, I want you to press the back of your knees into the floor. Your spine is flexed. Your head is relaxed. Just work those knees down. You know, come back up. You're going to bring your left foot, I said it right, left foot inside the right leg, and then walk it out slowly and just hang out here and breathe. And now switch feet, right foot tucks in, walk it out, flex the spine. You want to keep both those sit bones on the floor. So try not to let that left hip rise up. Okay, bring it up. You're gonna come up onto your tippy toes, lifting the heels nice and high, so you're right on the pads of the feet. And now meet in a full forward fold. Try to get the legs nice and long. And then we're gonna roll it up slowly. Take a nice big deep breath. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Good job. Good job, Sue.